Hi everyone, I'm so happy that you're here to join me for the Way of the Animal podcast. I thought I'd start this podcast with talking about what is the way of the animal and who am I. Hi, I'm Janet. My passion is animals and helping animals feel better. I have such a deep soul connection with them, and they have helped me so much within my life that I want to help give back to them. I am a hugely sensitive, sensory being, just like the animals, and I think that's why I feel so connected to them in such a deep way. And I just want to be able to help them feel the best they can. And within that, I realised that I also want to help people feel better. And this is where the way of the animal came around, because I realised that the animals have taught me so much about my way of being, about who I am and how I can be in a way that is my best, authentic, true self and feeling my best. Because the animals, they always come back to being them and feeling their best in themselves. And also realising that they have so much wisdom and knowledge, and that they are here to help us too. That it's not just about us caring for them and helping them. They are here to guide and help us. And I'm sure a lot of you might be aware of that. So I get a lot of that animal wisdom and knowledge and connection into the way of the animal. The way of the animal is about connections. Connection to ourselves, our inner being, who we truly are, that animal being that we are, and connecting in with the animals in our life, getting to know them better, feeling them, knowing who they are, and being the person that helps them as well as ourselves. And also connecting in with nature, because we are nature, and allowing that deeper connection allows us to heal who we are and be who we are in the freest way. It allows that harmony, because we are in flow in life, and we are, not going against the stream. If you imagine a river, you're not fighting against the flow of the river, you're in flow. And then also about the freedom that you can feel by being connected with yourself and connected with the animals and with nature and with all the people in your life, by understanding who you are, by being the most authentic, wonderful being that you are, and expressing yourself in your deepest way, by not holding yourself back, by just really being you, like the animals do. I think of my own animals. I think of Shaw, my beautiful border collie who I lost a few years ago. I say lost, she's not lost. She has just moved on to another plane, and she was always herself, and she was quirky and crazy and fantastic, and I loved how expressive she was. She just showed so much joy and enthusiasm with everything, and she just was herself. And what a great way of teaching me to be myself. Again, the animals in my life showing me how I can feel better and be a better version of myself. And I just think it's so important to allow that connection, allow us to then feel into that true being of who we are. And when you feel that stillness and that peace from within, and then you just become free. You just express yourself as you are. You become the person that you're meant to be, which is just you fully expressed, not inhibited. And that's, for me, like the way of the animal. It's the way of the animal because the animals express themselves in their most authentic way. And the only way that they don't is when they're inhibited by humans, by us. And so when we let that expression happen, that's when they become their true selves and they shine, and we get to shine, I'm a light bringer. I bring light to people I meet, to the world, to everyone. I bring the authentic me in my form, with whatever it is. And that's what you can expect when you listen to my podcast, is me. So who am I? And honestly, this part of the podcast, I have really struggled with. Have you ever asked yourself who you are and then looked at describing yourself without describing what you do and more about who you are? And yeah, it's a difficult question. Who I am is, I'm an animal lover, I'm an animal advocate, and I'm also incredibly intuitive with the animals. I feel what they're feeling and I'm deeply connected to them. So I've always had this. I just wasn't aware that what I was feeling was not always my own feelings and my own thoughts. And since I've become aware of this, it's such a beautiful gift that I am able to share on and pay forward to other people and show them how they can connect with animals and feel into their animals and understand that perhaps they're already doing it and just weren't aware of it. And that's where a lot of my passion comes in. I just love helping people to understand animals and understanding how they can help them feel better, how understanding their connection with their animals helps them feel better too. So there's just this greater knowledge within this connection to the animals that I just want to share with everyone. I'm also an energy healer. I heal energy. And like, energy is everything. Everything is energy. It's just, that is, for me, that's my thing. Like, I can feel energy. I can share energy. And most importantly, my gift is being able to help people heal. So I can help by finding things that are unbalanced within people's bodies and energies, and the animals, obviously. And more importantly, I love helping the animals. And when I find those imbalances, I can help them to release them. And then their body can then come back into balance and their being can be in balance and feel better. And it's just something that I am so passionate about and amazes me every time I do it. And it is just such a wonderful feeling to allow energy to flow through me into other people to help them feel better, and to other animals too. This podcast being what it is, I wanted to connect with people, with you, and just be real. And within that, I've felt alone sometimes in my life, when I've been really struggling with my mental health, with my feelings of anxiety, with just, the usual stress and ups and downs of life, to know how to help you feel your best, even when things are feeling like it's at its worst. And, definitely a lot of it is just not wanting you to feel alone. So this is an invite for you to realize that other people throughout the world are having very similar struggles, and helping you to see ways that you can help yourself. And this podcast is going to evolve. I truly believe it's just going to evolve into what it is and how it is going to be. But my intention is for you to feel like you're part of something, that you might get a nugget of information or a little feeling of knowing that you can help yourself. And I don't intend to just be doing this podcast on my own. I have a lot of real conversations with real people, and there's real insights into life. And I'm no expert. I don't have all the answers, but I just have things that I have learned that I would love to share with you. So I look forward to sharing the realness of my life and what I've learned, and other people's life who I have conversations with on the podcast. And I hope that you will enjoy this journey with me as I grow this podcast into whatever it is going to be.